So one of the great pleasures of my last years as Secretary General has been serving that time with my co-Secretary General from Argentina, who is here with us in everything but body, in spirit, in mind, in legacy, and in day-to-day activity. It's fantastic to share this role and to have some words here from Argentina of Marite, Maria Teresa Munoz. Marite?
Thank you, Matt. I'm very pleased to be with you working in this wonderful association. So I cannot be there with you people just because of personal problems I have, but I want to tell you my feelings today. Since its creation, IPRA, 60 years ago in 1964, had the idea of the conflict resolution has been based on the idea of preventing new wars or armed conflicts. As various conferences were held, new topics for research emerged as fundamental points for building peace. And so, thinking about what peace or living in peace means became a key idea in the research. I once heard Professor Galton say that peace is the unfolding of life, and that the opposite of peace is violence. And then, when we talk about war, we can say that war is organized violence at the macro level. We all agree on this point. I make this introduction only to thank you and the hundreds of researchers and peace buildings that are there, who continue to uphold this spirit and hope that living in peace is not only possible, but necessary. You can make it. You can construct peace. You are there with us. Many years ago, in my country, a great woman whom I greatly admired said, and listen to this phrase, "Where there is a need, a right is born." Where there is a need, a right is born. The need to live in peace gives us the right to demand that peaceful life. And that is what are we doing here with our research, with our work and everything. The fact that you are here sharing your research and experiences makes me proud and excited. I'm very proud of knowing you. I'm very proud of being part of this movement that is called IPRA. Especially in these current times around the world, where hatred and hopelessness seem to be overcoming the unfolding of life. Although that, you are working, you are researching, and you are constructing peace. We are living through a historic moment where not only the use of weapons of war, including the possibility of nuclear weapons, but also we have the perverse decision to starve to death, or rather to cause death by starvation. And this is the action currently chosen as the most effective weapon to destroy the enemy. I'm very afraid of this, what's happening to humanity. And if we talk the enemy, who is the enemy? Children are the enemy? Sick people are the enemy? Perhaps this is another topic too for investigation. Which is the enemy we have in the world? We are all human beings. And I don't know if making or cause to death by starvation if this is worse than a ballet. I don't know. Perhaps it's worse. Perhaps. Well, it's clear that part of this society, as we were talking with Matt minutes ago, doesn't believe that thinking about otherness, other people around us, and feeling empathy for those who don't have anything to eat, anything for nothing, for those who suffer. This part of society thinks that it is not necessary to think about otherness. On the other hand, I can feel that you are there in New Zealand with your research, talking each other and caring about what social justice is for us. And I think that we are convinced that social justice is the only ideology that will bring us peace. Thinking in the otherness. And I believe we must continue working on that. So go ahead with that. We have to continue working on education, health, access to justice, food, social economy, art and peace journalism, that's important, environmental care, respect for diversity, and so many other issues you can find that make us to build peace, that make us persons that build peace from our home, from our work, from our country, our continents, but there, you are all together. This work you are doing contribute to the development of humanity and living in peace and happiness. Very important. You have to think that it's not only work. You are contributing people to be in peace and happiness. Continue to research and work for those who live and think like us, and also for those others who don't think so, or some others that are confused about it, will continue to be our task. And this, until everything, as someone says once, this has to continue until everything is as we dream it. Thank you.